Nothing changes if nothing changes. Now, what's going on with y'all? I know that phrase or what the fuck? I know that phrase is a big ass wasp, but I know that phrase is kind of repeated a lot in our today's society, so it's not necessarily anybody really knows what that means. But let me kind of try to tell y'all what I think it means or my best interpretation of it. Like, if you guys really want to get better, you gotta really kind of go deep within yourself and really looking at what you're doing. Because it really takes, like, I say time and, different perspectives of how you viewing the situation, like, for you to overcome something. Like, every choice you made, first and foremost, is your fault. You can't blame anybody else for it. You gotta be willing to take the hit and not just sit and play pity party and wallow in it. You gotta be willing to take the hit and be like, okay, this is what I need to do better. This is how I'm gonna lock in. So I'm really genuinely trying to stop smoking weed. This is for me as an example. For about a few weeks, let's say a good month, I had been able to smoke. So I've been on rehab, and you know how smokers be. First chance I got to smoke, I decided to smoke, because it wasn't like I forced to believe. It wasn't like I quit it or I decided to quit. It was just like I couldn't get none. So I stopped smoking. I thought that was a shooting. I was about to say, come on now. But okay, first chance I get, I stopped smoking. I start back smoking. I literally became, and this is just recently, so I'm going to open up and just speak on it. Literally this last week, it took me months to get my fitness back in order. I'm feeling explosive. I'm feeling, smooth. I'm not feeling, nothing weird. I'm feeling loose as a goose, plain and simple. I'm feeling nice and strong. I start smoking. Again, I picked back up smoking. I noticed my self on my face, my eyes getting all, when you looking drug induced, my eyes getting puffy. I'm bloated all the time. I'm kind of blown back up like a balloon, like, because I've been eating a lot. I just been real lazy and fucking horny, plain and simple. Like, nigga, I've been on a no-fap. I've been on a fucking no-fap. I normally don't even have to do it because, I have my girl and shit, but basically I'm just seeing the person that weed made me was not a good person. Now, for anybody that, actually watches this video and kind of, want to get better and actually get to this part, it's just like you could kind of tell, and you got to actually like review back on your life, like a lot of years. Like, I didn't know what the hell my girl was talking about. She was like, you always seem like you're horny, or not necessarily that, but just like on some plain and simple, like, I noticed that's not always me. Like, we all have our time. I'm like, bruh, this time I haven't been smoking. I've literally been on a no-fap, haven't been doing it. The moment I smoke some gas, I'm willing to fucking, I'm about to break the streak. On some fucking porn, like a virgin? Like, that's what got me, like a fucking virgin? Like, but it also kind of clicked to me, like, nigga, that's the reason why you was acting like a horny little virgin the whole time you was with your girl. Because weed, it doesn't do nothing for you. It makes you high, lazy, hungry, and horny. So that's the few things I noticed it done for me. It doesn't do shit, and I'm just thinking about the person I've been. Like, I literally seen my sober self, how I act while I'm sober. Versus, I don't even know how to explain it, because it's like, I know it's like, bro, you should already know how you are when you're sober. Especially, like, because I didn't used to smoke. I started smoking at 16. I'm 19 now, but it's just like, I'm looking like 16, I'm 19, all those years wasted. All that fucking time wasted. Just me being on a drug. Time seeming like it slowed down to the max, and I was just being lazy and not getting shit done. And I just see why it's just so much better to be sober, because even though time feel like it's sped up and it just feel like, you know, I'm always searching for something to do, I could tell this is my real self. This is my true productive self. I have a lot of energy. I don't be feeling all drowsy. Sometimes, you know, I get in that mode, but I feel like this is how a human's supposed to be. Like, not literally like how I was. It was like my libido was killed. It was like I was a fucking bot. Like, literally for a few days I was a fucking AI. Like plain and simple. Like, I don't know. I just feel like I gained so much knowledge and did so much while I was sober. I already looked into philosophy. I was already looking into that, but I feel like I had another spiritual awakening, or I was having a spiritual awakening. But this might be the true spiritual awakening, because I don't know. I just feel like all that shit, all my progress was low-key pushed back, and I'm just looking at it like, bro, all that shit was pointless. And just comparing how I am now, how I was sober versus how I was the past few days being high, and it's just like, nah, I can't bring that Dexter back out. Hell nah. I'm trying to get better. So that means I gotta cancel out old habits and stop doing the same shit that put me in this predicament in the first place.